Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading for March 21st to the 27th. Let's see what your theme is here for this week. Boundaries. I feel like you're protecting something. You're protecting your vision, your dream, a goal, something you're trying to pursue. I feel like you're also kind of just setting your boundaries with what people say to you almost. It's like you may not even be like really disclosing a whole lot of information as well to the people around you, just for the purpose of allowing something that you're growing or something that you really believe in have its opportunity to really be nurtured and grow. Like have the space for it to grow in. I feel like there's something also about childhood where you might be looking back at something from the past or maybe your childhood where, like there might have been like a project or something you really wanted to nurture in your life, but you really didn't have the opportunity to have it grow to its full potential because of this. Like this is something that you might have had to learn like throughout your life, like these lessons of not allowing other people in your sacred space. So something can really have the opportunity to reach its full potential. So I feel like you're protecting something and setting very strong boundaries in many different ways here, but I feel like you're doing it very discreetly. I feel like you're not being, it's a very quiet energy. You're not, it's almost like you're only saying things on a need to know basis is kind of what I'm seeing here. So very interesting, Virgo. Let's see what we have coming up here for you this week. I feel like there is some vulnerability here that's kind of happening. And I think the vulnerability is you are allowing yourself to go after maybe like a really big dream or something that in some sense maybe intimidates you or maybe is a bit, out of your comfort zone, but you're going after it anyway. So you're like feeling the fear and doing it anyways. And I think that that is also part of the reason why we have those boundaries up, because it may be something that still needs to grow in strength, like needing to grow in your maybe confidence or in the like have something be more solid in terms of foundation before you feel like it could be exposed to the world or to the criticisms of other people, that kind of thing. So I think that you are in this process of nurturing something that you want to build and grow and, put out there. But at the same time, it's also needing to be protected in a way because it's not ready yet in its full form to be shown or expressed. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Let's see what's going on here this week. Magician, very nice. Yeah, so definitely manifesting, feeling like the power is in your hands, like you're able to really, you have the power and control, believing in yourself, believing that you have everything that you need in order to manifest what you want. This is a very powerful time for you, Virgo, because I'm kind of seeing like the world is your oyster, like whatever it is that you want to create, whatever you want to call in is available to you. So the resources are available to you, the time, the space, everything that you're wanting to nurture and grow is available to you. And that Knight of Pentacles, so slow and steady, taking the necessary steps that you need to take in order to go towards this long-term dream or goal of yours. Yeah, very beautiful. Okay, let's go into the Magician. What are we manifesting here? What are we calling in? I feel like you're discovering something about yourself as well. Like you're kind of, look at that. How beautiful. Really stepping into your power, allowing something that is a true natural talent and gift of yours to be able to come into full form with this Empress card. You're really embodying everything that you are. It's like you discovered some part of yourself, or you might have even gone through some kind of glow up where you really stepped into this beautiful, radiant goddess energy, and you are allowing yourself to nurture that. You're allowing yourself to shine. You're like encouraging it. You are building upon it. Okay, let's see what else do we need to know about this. The Magician and the Empress. Very powerful, showing up very powerfully, Virgo. The Chariot, going after the things, believing in yourself. I feel like you're really believing in yourself. You are allowing yourself to put that one forward again, feeling the fear and doing it anyways, because your desire, your dreams, your goal, your vision, like that passion is much stronger than your fears. It's like overtaking the fear. So whatever insecurities or vulnerabilities or fears are there, it's not really going to stop you. I feel like I might have said that in another reading too, actually. I feel like that's come up here for you before. Five of Wands. Knowing how to make the right moves and when. I feel like you're applying strategy to what you are bringing to the table. So there's something that you're presenting. It's kind of like you have mastered something, or knowing what cards to show is kind of what I'm seeing. It's like knowing what cards to show and to whom in order to help you get to where you need to go quicker, faster, and in the right way. I feel like you learned a lot from past experiences. Maybe also putting your trust in the right kinds of people, or telling your ideas and plans to the right kinds of people. The Moon, interesting. What do you need to know about the Moon? I feel like there's some things that you're able to see that other people can't see. Like you're able to tap into the truth about certain situations or people that other people it may really be elusive to other people. Like they don't see it. And so maybe, like, for example, some people have like the best of intentions, but they sometimes don't know how they're coming off, or like these unconscious parts of us, right? So, but I feel like, Virgo, you are seeing into someone or some kind of situation for what it is. And you are making the necessary decisions and choices to either hold back or be a bit more discerning about what kind of information you give or you tell someone. Because like, even if, it's someone that genuinely cares and loves for you, maybe they don't realize how sometimes when you tell them your ideas, it's like they can kind of be a bit disempowering in their responses, not purposely, but it kind of feels like that's just how they respond, because maybe that's the place that they're coming from. That's how they think, or, maybe that's how they speak to themselves, kind of thing. So I kind of feel like you're making this decision to, maybe withhold or not really share that information, because you're able to tune into these, more subtle aspects of someone than they may even be able to see in themselves. And I feel like you're trusting that. I feel like you're able to trust what's behind the mask. Yeah. Perfect. I was just thinking the High Priestess, because that is a very High Priestess type of energy. It's like there's a very mystical, magical, powerful energy in this cluster of cards right here, because of the Magician, the Empress, and the High Priestess. Like very powerful feminine energies that have. It's like at your disposal, like being able to manifest and create whatever you want, because you have that sacred power, wisdom, and knowledge within you. So this is a very powerful time to manifest for you, Virgo. Let's look into the King of Cups. What do we need to know about this King of Cups? 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So maybe there's a King of Cups energy in your life here. Someone who has a lot of affection, has a deep respect and admiration for you. That's what I'm kind of seeing here. 10 of Pentacles. Someone who sees long-term with you. Someone who can see themselves settling down with you long-term. The Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. So I kind of feel like there's something here that may catch you off guard, or off, like maybe you have someone in your life that you didn't realize had those feelings towards you, or like someone kind of revealing something. It feels kind of unexpected and sudden, especially with that Tower card. And it will also bring about a change of events or a change in path or destiny here. What else do we need to know about this? Wow, look at that. And transformation into a passionate new beginning with the Page of Wands. So there may be, for some of you, there may be if this is a relationship, so if this may be somebody who has deep feelings and who kind of sees you as someone for the long term. It may be something that you're not expecting to come towards you, but there's some kind of insight, some kind of revelation, or, information being kind of revealed to you this week, or at least those energies are kind of building up and coming towards you. And it's going to create a change of events, something that's going to change the path and cause some kind of transformation or movement forward, even into a passionate new beginning. I feel like it's going to give you clarity, and it's going to give you the information you need on how to move forward into something. So maybe someone may come and say something to you, or reveal something to you, or be more open about how they're feeling, be more open about their emotions, to help you to it'll almost kind of give you clarity, or something that may have felt like it's been at a standstill and there's been like no communication. I feel like there's something here that's going to give you a piece of the puzzle that you've been trying to figure out. And if this is not a relationship, then I feel like this is also could be, if you feel like you're the King of Cups here, I feel like there's something here about you tapping into a deeper emotion or something that you feel very passionate about. So maybe you're discovering a love for something, or a love for yourself, or something that you may have hidden or kept from yourself for a very long time, but now that's kind of really being embraced, and you are able to access this more like a deeper emotion, something that you love, like a deeper love. And that realization, or that epiphany, will create some forward movement or change in path and destiny for you. It'll change things, and it will make things clear for you as you're moving forward. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, slowly building and moving forward. Even if it kind of feels like it's not moving, it is. Slow is better than no movement. See, look at that. Queen of Wands. I also feel like I'm hearing the word persistence. So there's someone here who she kind of allows her passion to keep her going. Her passion for something, her love for something, her confidence towards something. I also really like how the Queen of Wands has a lot of, it really exhibits a lot of, like this confidence in her abilities and what she can do, because it's almost like she's really gotten to know herself and what she brings to the table. She doesn't compare herself to anybody else. She wears her, like those beautiful peacock feathers as her dress. She wears her colors proudly. She's really learned to love herself. She's really learned to know her value and her worth and what she brings to the table. And she puts that energy towards, continuing to grow that in strength, like continuing every day to really solidify and allow herself to tap in and understand her own worth and value, because that's all she can only do that for herself. Like no one else can do that for her. She can only do that for herself. And she understands that. So I feel like you're really coming through with that energy here. And I think it's because of that work that you have done on yourself to really know who you are, that puts you in this Empress energy. And it makes you so powerful, because you know your strengths, you know what you're capable of, and you know where your power is. And then when we know where our power is, we can wield it in a way that brings us to our life purpose and our path, and what we're meant to do to fulfill that contract or that purpose here. Nine of Cups. Beautiful. Love that. So going towards her happiness, giving herself all the things that she needs and then she wants, like really also knowing what her needs are, honoring her needs, not self-sacrificing and putting them to the side. Yeah. What else do I need to know about the Nine of Cups? Six of Swords. So walking away from things that no longer are serving her, that no longer, where she feels like she's not valued or respected or not seen. I feel like you're going towards things that are help you to feel happy, help you to feel fulfilled in your life, and only kind of reserving your space and your energy. And that's the boundaries as well. Like only things that make me happy are allowed to be in my space and nothing else. So I feel like the people that want to come towards you, or the people that really want to be in your life, kind of have to pass through that barrier in order to, be allowed in your space, kind of thing. What are we walking away from? What are we moving away from to the Six of Swords? Yeah. So there may have been some kind of partnership or relationship that we're moving away from that you have kind of seen or realized that this is not a nourishing relationship. This does not give me the freedom to really explore my own needs and wants. It's not equal and balanced in the energies. There may have been way more give than take. And I kind of feel like being able to acknowledge that and see that in yourself is an act of self-care, self-honor, and self-love. And you're doing the work to move away from that by acknowledging your own worth and what you believe you deserve. Yeah. So again, exploring and setting off onto new paths, new horizons, and nurturing those, like only putting your energy towards the things that you know will give you sustenance, will give you nourishment. And it's beautiful because you have the Queen of Pentacles. So really stepping into, I believe, do we have all the queens here? I don't think so. Like we're missing the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, actually. But a lot of very powerful feminine energy, though, at the same time, the High Priestess and the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. So this, and the Queen of Wands here. So yeah, this is very empowering and building towards your independence, building towards your own growth. Maybe some of you are even starting your own business, kind of finding multiple streams of income, perhaps as well. Having a lot of eggs in different baskets to and see which one will produce the results. I kind of feel like you are playing around with different ideas, different things that make you passionate, different things that kind of spark your interest, and not kind of reserving yourself to maybe just like one thing, opening your mind up to different things that may work. And if they don't, they don't. But that's why we have like all these different options here. Can we have one more for see, investments and investing in things, kind of looking at where we're at and where we can go and allowing ourselves to explore our ideas, nurturing our ideas, having that spark of motivation, inspiration, and passion towards something that really resonates with our heart and soul. Beautiful. And at the bottom of, look at that. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So a lot of independence and freedom and having our focus on that. So you're manifesting a lot of abundance towards you, and not just in terms of money, but also in your happiness and being able to give yourself the choices and options that you really want for your life. I feel like you are unlimiting yourself, which is beautiful. You're opening yourself up to anything that is possible, and you're not really taking no for an answer. You're not allowing people to kind of limit what's possible for you and what's not, which is really nice. I like this. Okay. Let's go into your oracle here. What's a challenge for Virgo this week? Dragon's Lair. So again, facing things head on, allowing ourselves to see the truth about where we might have been holding ourselves back. And it may have been this unconscious thing. So don't be too hard on yourself. We may not have realized that we were doing this, but I kind of feel like there's something here about seeing how, in what way, and it's almost like right underneath your nose, but didn't really realize that that's what it was. Kind of like, oh my gosh, this whole time, I think I've been doing this because of this one thing that I always feel about myself. So if I just changed the way I looked at myself, I could just allow myself to go towards this one thing that I know I've always wanted, but for some reason I always held myself back from. So that kind of thing, it's like needing to see something that really has been right there, right in front of us, but maybe a bit in denial of it, and facing it head on and allowing ourselves to kind of wipe the slate clean and do something differently this time around. Beautiful. Look at that. So this is something you can look forward to this week, peaks of joy. I feel like there's also a really beautiful harmony that's starting to come into your space and internally as well, like feeling at peace and at harmony within yourself, especially if you've been kind of feeling like something's missing, or there's parts of you that feel like they're kind of numbed out, or just not all the way. I think the words that keep coming up is missing. So there's something missing, something not right. Like there's a piece missing. I feel like there are parts of you that are returning. Like there's this return to wholeness that is, that's happening here for you. And there's this integration. I'm really drawn to the 33. And I love that it has this like, this union kind of energy here between mind, body, and soul. And I think that's really it's like you're coming into some kind of integration within yourself that's going to make you really happy. Okay, message from your angels for Virgo. I feel like you're ready to move on. I feel like you're also I feel like your angels as well are kind of instructing you they're kind of giving you these clues that you're ready to move on. You're ready to kind of move on to something better, something more nurturing for yourself, something happier. You're being guided. You're being guided in that direction. Beautiful, Virgo. Very empowering as always. If this reading resonated for you, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you for next week. Bye, Virgo.